On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game interleague series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Baltimore Orioles. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Jermaine Gonzalez will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Christian Brummett. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Number 27.
First offering on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. D-Road, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
And that misses for ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Following balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. Gonzalez playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Line drive to center field. Jones is there, 2 gone.
Batting third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Up next for the Buccos, Tyler Wiggins. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Palmeiro in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Dozier. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Elmer Christian, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first major league start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets the win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Nope. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-1 the count now. One out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Ripped down the line.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And that is through into right field for a single. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position. The minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Rafael Palmeiro. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Roberto Clemente, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
First baseman, Scott Gifford.
Stepping in, Scott Gifford. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Clemente stands at second with no outs. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Line drive to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. And the throw by Jones will not be in time. He's in there at third.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roy, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Jones going back to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Into the box, Angel Vargas. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Count is 1 and 2.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here's another 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Squared that one up just a little late, making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Shoots this one over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Center fielder number 27, Christian Brummett.
Striding in once again, Christian Brummett. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, second baseman, Trent Manning.
Ready for another chance, Trent Manning. Before the first pitch, a check at first, just keeping him close. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Brummett leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-1. Bounce it to the left side. And there's one away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Ready now for Baltimore, William Bowman. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bowman is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat tap. Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Orioles leave one. They trail here 4-0. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City, as it's nicknamed, as the third inning is set to get underway now. At the plate, Tyler Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Roberto Clemente. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice hard single on a 3-0 count.
Stepping in now, Scott Gifford, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Clemente, base runner at first with 1 out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bowman on the move. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Digging in to try it again, Curtis Wiggins. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So digging in now, Brian Brummett, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Pirates strand a couple, but they hold a 4-0 lead. In now is A.J. Ellis as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
A.J. Ellis.
First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Vargas has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He went down swinging to start the home first. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Dyson, 33 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
He stays alive, still 2 and 2. 1 out, nobody on. Another try at 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in for his second at bat, Cal Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Edward Arnold. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Robinson is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder.
Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Angel Vargas. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
Center fielder number 29, Christian Brummett.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And this will land foul.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Second baseman, Trent Manning.
Digging in once again, Trent Manning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on it. Brummett, the runner at first with 2 gone. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. The 2-0. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Taken high and deep to right. Markakis looks up into the bleachers and out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Tyler Wiggins. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Orioles nothing. In now for the O's, Brooks Robinson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off wide of first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. There he goes. In there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Clemente has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, William Bowman.
Into the box, William Bowman, runner in scoring position with two gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Clemente is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for the Orioles. They still find themselves down 6-0. Matt Garza gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Clemente, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
One strike.
The 2-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Gifford.
Ready for another shot now. Scott Gifford. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. A called strike over the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Gifford leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Brian Brummett will be next. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Brian Brummett. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the box, Edward Arnold. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Stepping in now, Angel Morgan. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Halfway home now from Baltimore. It's the Pirates 8 and the Orioles nothing. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Clemente sprinting after it. 1 down.
The catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Here's Gerard Dyson. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Brummett is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now an 8-1 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Standing in, Cal Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Ellis is off at first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 8 and the Orioles 1. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Brummett. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Trent Manning.
Ready to take his hacks again, Trent Manning, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Outside, 3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
D-Rock.
3-1 now.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Wiggins, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Robinson has a play. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Larry Nolan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56, Larry Nolan.
Digging in once again, Brooks Robinson. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 is in off the plate.
That's inside.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tapper up the line. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Rafael Palmeiro. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Brummett on the move. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Striding in once again, Adam Jones. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. On to the lawn and gone. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. Number 13 for him on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, William Bowman. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Orioles get one on the home run by Adam Jones. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 8-2. Back here on the show. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Roberto Clemente, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Standing in now, Scott Gifford. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely.
Curtis Wiggins.
Ready for another shot now, Curtis Wiggins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher Brian Drummond.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Drummond. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Ready once again, Nick Markakis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Lifted in the air out to left. Vargas has a read on it. 1 out.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Ready now for Baltimore, Brian Dozier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home. is in there for strike one.
Down 21.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
In now is A.J. Ellis. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still 8-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Edward Arnold.
Designated hitter, Edward Arnold.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Roll right back at him, and it hit him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Robinson is under it, no problem, 1 away. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Brummett. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Trent Manning. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. Liner towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And a relay home. The tag from Ellis, and he is out at the plate. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle, And he'll throw against his body to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Shortstop, Cal Jr.
In now for the O's, Cal Jr. And now a pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Tapped down the line, but it gets fouled. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Brooks Robinson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. The 1-1 home. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Brummett waits on it, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still 8-2. Standing in, Tyler Wiggins.
Leading off for the Pirates, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right field number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Roberto Clemente. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Scott Gifford. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So digging in now, Curtis Wiggins. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Wiggins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. And he misses with it. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Lined hard toward right center, and a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. The relay, and he's safe.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Edward Arnold, fouled away. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He lays off, and that's outside. Ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now to the plate, Angel Vargas. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Bucs 10 and the Orioles 2. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Rafael Palmeiro, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
The batter, left fielder.
Now at the plate, William Bowman. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Popped him up. Gifford is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
10-2 the final in this game. The Pittsburgh Pirates brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Elmer Christian earned his 5th win of the year. Jermaine Gonzalez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Pirates, 10 runs, 18 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 7 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA light rail service will provide extra trains on the Penn Camden shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards light rail station.